Hello, everyone, and welcome to the binguschondo Chondmas 2024 Chondmas special on BC at 3, also known as binguschondo at 3 a.m. How are you doing? Hello, Bingus. I am Chondo, and it's been a minute. It has been a minute. So right off the bat, let me address a few things. I probably sound a little sick. It's because I'm a little sick. I probably sound a little weird. It's because my recording setup is totally different. I haven't had like my set together pretty much since the Yoshi's story video. So apologies if the audio is a little wacky or anything. But yeah, for this Chondmas, we're actually not going to be doing the Better Than Adventure playthrough. We're doing this, which is Minecraft Cabin Fever. Now this is hopefully something that you guys will get to play eventually, as soon as modrinth accepts it under review or whatever. But it's a little winter-themed challenge pack that I made. It's not very challenging, but I originally made it for just a couple of my friends, and I thought, well, this is actually kind of fun. It's a neat little challenge, and it's got some nice winter vibes, right? So I went and polished it up, and hopefully it'll be coming out soon. So yeah, let's just get right into it so I can show you guys what this is all about. For a world name here, of course, we're doing Chondmas 2024. And if you happen to play this mod pack, there's a few different difficulty options. We're just going to go with normal for now. It'll kick you out. It's just how this mod works. We get right back in. Oh, you're not supposed to see any of that. Okay, here we go. Chondmas 2024, play selected world. Here we go. Alrighty, here we are. And if you're wondering, the difficulty options there are for the starting world border size. And it actually will be the same world between all three of them. You just, like in the hard world, you might not be able to reach this tree, and in the easy world, you can reach that one. So what's the main goal here, right? I see we have a world border, but what does that really mean? The world border, of course, is a limiting factor. And when there's limiting factors, you think, okay, well, how do we counteract this, right? A little something called ornaments. Now, I don't have an ornament yet, but I'll let you know when I get one. But for now, we're just gonna destroy these trees. And you see we have a little campfire here. We have a little campfire here at the start. That is because there is a temperature mod. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna do something real quick in the settings because I hear that music creeping up. Of course, it's only love to the Minecraft soundtrack. It just it gets kind of loud. So yes, there is a temperature mechanic, and that's why the campfire there is there. So if we stand over here for a little bit, quite a bit a ways from it, eventually our hearts start to freeze over. Now, what does that mean? It means a number of things. Different circumstances, different levels of freezing have different adverse effects on you and your gameplay. So we are going to stay nice and warm over here. And we're just going to get, we're just going to get a little start to the world. And I do have to apologize. I'm going to be doing my best in the editing phase to try and get some of this background noise out. But yeah, my recording setup is totally different room, everything. It's just has a whole lot of background noise from outside. But yeah, we're just going to go about our usual Minecraft ways of getting some stone tools. And you see as I am mining here that my hearts are freezing over. So pretty much every activity that takes place away from the campfire is going to have to be kind of limited in time, or else we are opening ourselves up to the risk of the environment. Hold on, my pack stamina has recovered. The new Celebi expansion just came out, so I better get something good. All right, I'm just going to spin it. We're going to get a random one here. Oh, there's one that's backwards. You see that? We're going to take this backward one, so we're going to flip back around. We're going to open this one. This is going to be a god pack, right? Okay, a Venipede. It's a new card at least. Old Amber, Rapidash, Liepard, and Vaporeon. Okay, all right. And with these world border challenges, of course, we are looking for saplings to ensure that we keep a nice supply of one of the most basic resources in the game, being wood. But there's actually not much reason to worry because there are methods for you to get stuff like saplings, even if you don't have any more trees. All right, we are looking for something from the leaves, and you'll know it when you see it, but unfortunately we don't see it yet. Something I love about this mod pack is is the way that the snow falls from the leaves. So it's like so simple. I'm not even sure. That might happen in vanilla, but I just I like it. It makes a cool little noise and everything. Oh, do you see what I see? Is that no, it couldn't be. Is that maybe an ornament? And maybe another one as well? Okay, so what are ornaments, right? Well, first off, you see this is an uncommon one. This is a rare one. There are 4 raries of ornaments. So you take an ornament, and I want you to watch the world border, right? This is a rare one. Or no, this is an uncommon one. Ah. Ooh. So that is essentially the... Oh, I didn't realize that placed. That's essentially the loop here, right? Is that you get ornaments, you can expand your world border to you know, find more cool things. And these ornaments also, in addition to increasing the world border by an increasing amount with their rarity, they also give you some items. Cool. These items are mostly from the Wandering Trader's trading pool, but there are some specified ones to help out with this kind of challenge. I feel like the Wandering Trader's main purpose is to make some non-renewable resources renewable, and that's kind of what these ornaments do. And you see this is a common one. So if we go here and we watch the world border, aha, now that's technically 1 block, but the way that they do it with world border increases is that it's 1 block kind of on every, or it's 1 block split between all 4 sides. So it's probably only about 1/4 of a block on each side, if I had to guess. It doesn't always seem proportional, but so we've actually gotten quite lucky with our ornament drops here early in the game. And I'm sure you saw at the beginning, it said 2024 edition. This is something that I would love to come back to every year and add new stuff to this little challenge and have a bit of a winter tradition. You know, I'm taking notes each year on things that need to change or be different. Like, if I'm being honest with you, not to critique my own project, but I'm trying to pitch it to you. But the leaves drop ornaments just a bit too often. So let's see, we got a common ornament here. What do we get? We got 2 of them. Okay, we got some coal. We got some coral. Some coral. Yeah, so the Wandering Trader's item pool isn't all hits, of course. You know, I don't really see much of a reason we would want coral, but we can get it. And I don't think we could get it otherwise, because I think that we would need to generate a what's it? A warm ocean biome? But the only biome that generates in this world is a snowy taiga. So then what is the end goal of this mod pack, right? Well, for this year at least, there isn't necessarily a set end goal. It's, you know, just play it for what you want. Make your own kind of, make your own objectives, make your own wants and desires, and see if you can achieve them. For this episode, for this little Christmas special, I'm going to say, let's just build a nice cabin. Let's build a nice cabin. After all, it is called Cabin Fever, and it would be a little cozy place to spend the winter. All right, and as we enter this phase of just farming resources and hoping that mobs don't spawn, this is the part of the BC at 3 video where I start to talk about what the heck's going on with me. I haven't posted a video in a little bit, a few days at least. I'm going to keep it short this time because that's not what Chondmas is about. Chondmas isn't about apologizing for not uploading videos, even though I feel really bad about it or anything. No, Chondmas is for celebration, and Chondmas is for chonding and, well, binging, I guess. It's really just more of the same when it comes to where I've been and whatnot. Like I said at the beginning of the video, my little recording setup, my little set that I have, my little, like the whole thing that I got going on, I don't have that right now. I've got the same desks, but, you know, I moved rooms and everything, so I haven't set it all back up. Not sure if I would be able to in this current setting. And that is exactly why we're getting a BC at 3 video, because I don't really need a set for that one, because I can just be looking like me. I don't gotta have my little square paintings. I got my Gumby. I got my X-Files Funko Pops. I've got my Lego. I got all the stuff I need here. It's been a while. It's been a long while, right? I haven't recorded audio or put on this whole YouTube personality in a minute, even though I'd like to say I don't really have much of a YouTube personality. I just kind of am me. So it's nice to be getting back into it. And the one thing I wanted to make a video so badly because I would hate to not have a little winter video. My Better Than Adventure Chondmas episode was probably one of my favorite little projects I made, and it's one that I'll go back to every now and then and just kind of watch as a viewer, which is weird because I don't get to do that a lot with my videos. Not to say that I wouldn't watch my videos, it's just it's like how some actors don't watch the movies that they've been in. Like Jeremy Renner, I think, came out and said that he hasn't seen anything past like the first Avengers movie, which is hilarious. That's the funniest thing anyone has ever said. But I do think it causes you to look at this stuff a lot differently if you know you're directly partaking in the production of it. Sometimes it's just like a little awkward, and then sometimes it's like cringy because you're like, oh man, that was from so long ago. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I acted like that. Who is this guy? I hate him. Somebody should hurl that guy into a big pit of rocks and spikes. But yeah, that Christmas episode, it's nice and cozy. But yeah, not a day has gone by since my last video that I have not wanted to make another one. As busy and unpredictable as life is and can get, this is one of the outlets that I find myself enjoying the most consistently. And I've actually been trying a few other things. I think I'm going to have a little intermission to this video, and I'm going to show some of those off and share a little bit about them. But for now, yeah, just to keep everything short and sweet, I haven't been making YouTube, really want to. Life doesn't always account for it, so I'm going to be doing it when I can. And that's kind of the approach I've been taking to YouTube for a while, and I hate to talk about it so often, but I don't know. Anyway. So you're probably noticing that it is nighttime and there's no monsters, there's no ghoulies. And before you ask, no, we're on normal. That is because some part of the world border, right? Mobs don't spawn outside of the world border. So this is the only place that they can spawn. And I think since it's like all being, well, it's not so much that it's loaded. I don't think mobs spawn within a certain radius of the player. I'll get to that in a second. Mobs don't spawn in a certain radius of the player, and I don't feel like we could even be outside of that radius if we tried, just because we don't have a lot of room. Of course, that does not account for digging below, and that's probably what we'll have to focus on. But yeah, that was a torch getting blown out by the wind. What the heck? What the heck? My campfire. That's actually that's a little unfortunate because I can't relight that unless I have a flint and steel. So I guess I have to make a new one. And you know what? I used all of my coal making torches, coal that I got from an ornament. So everything's, uh-oh. So yeah, I'm also running low on food. And I honestly just didn't really prepare for that part. I guess we're just going to wait for the sweet berries to grow, and I'm going to try and stop sprinting so much. But all of my torches are going bye-bye. And I don't... Okay, we're just going to make some charcoal. It'll be fine. And while we're waiting for that charcoal to smelt, I'm going to get on making a little thing for mobs to spawn in. So I believe that you have to be a certain depth. Like there has to be a certain distance between you and potential mob spawns, not only like horizontally, but also vertically. Because in the other world I have with this little mod pack, we tried to make a mob room, and I don't think that it was low enough in the ground, so nothing ever spawned. It got turned into a mushroom room. I guess I will make a stone pickaxe here in a minute. I'm going to check my coordinates real quick. Okay, we're at Y level 56 down there, and we're at 72 up here. So that's 16 difference. Is 16 blocks enough for mobs to spawn? I don't know. But you're probably asking, like, why would we even want mobs to spawn? What, are you trying to get hurt? Are you trying to get something thrown at you? Something sharp? No. I'm trying to get ornaments. So there's 3 ways to get ornaments. You can get them from leaves dropping. You can get them from killing mobs. I think it's a 1 in 20 chance for each mob to drop an ornament, or you can get it from fishing, which is also I think it's a 1 in 20 chance every time you reel in a fish. So there's a bunch of different ways to get ornaments, and that was done intentionally to make sure that it's almost a passive thing. And if you don't want to focus too much on trying to get ornaments by killing mobs, you also get blown around by the wind. If you don't want to focus on killing mobs or fishing, you can always just harvest trees and then you'll get ornaments that way. We got some slime ball. And because of that ornament, I get to destroy this tree. And the main reason I'm destroying these trees right now is just to get ornaments. Because the pool of items you can get from it is pretty useful. And we can't reach that. So this is something interesting, right? This border, we cannot hit that block, okay? This border, we can't hit that block. I really hope that I was sprinting. I don't have any more food notches. This one also is just kind of on there. And this one, okay, all the border walls are kind of behaving right now. But sometimes like it'll let you hit that block depending on your progress between this block and that one for the border. I don't know. But sometimes you can cheese it just a little bit. Right now, I really want to destroy that tree so that I can maybe get some ornaments dropping from this one. But now we have our first piece of food that we can eat, which is not a good piece of food. The saturation on sweet berries is pretty bad. But let's try not to sprint. We're just going to go focus on building a little mob room right now. Okay, I think we're something like 24 blocks deep now. So I'm going to go ahead and start building out a potential mob room. Oh, and that is the border. So we're going to have to do this a little funky like. Okay. And then we'll start actually building the mob room this way. We got some coal. It's actually pretty good because I just ran out of torches. And I'm going to be running out of torches quite often because they burn out. I think you can make torches stay if you like enclose them. I'm not sure the exact like parameters of that, but I've noticed that torches in houses don't. They stay lit. I know I've talked a good bit about how I kind of can't have YouTube plans at the current moment, but I kind of have YouTube plans for the near future. If you're looking at this page right now, you'll notice that I'm halfway through a big rebrand with my profile picture and stuff. And part of me was like, I shouldn't even make a video because then I can't commit to the rebrand because I'm not going to have all the like the intro and the outro stuff done by the time I record. But I think I'm the only person who's going to care about that. But yeah, I'm trying to do a big rebrand on this channel because I want to throw a little bit of life into it. I want to start posting on here some more, and that is lapis, which is very interesting. Yeah, but I've got big plans, and to be honest, they're about Minecraft, which is the first time in a long time I can attest to that being true. I've thought quite a bit about uploading like other gameplay on this channel, like maybe Balatro. I love Balatro. But I don't think I could make, I don't think I would have good commentary for Balatro because the whole time I'm just kind of quiet thinking about if a certain move is going to like lose the game or not, right? So yes, I do indeed have Minecraft-centric plans. And without being too specific, it is a mod pack. Not this one. I just so happen to have two distinct YouTube plans at the moment, including mod packs, but it's a mod pack. It's what I've been working on for a few months now, because with all of my little projects like this, I don't really like to just use other people's mods and call it a day. I like to throw something else into it, right? Like the ornaments in this one. But yeah, this whole mod pack and series would be a love letter to older Minecraft mod packs and the series that followed them. I'm talking stuff like the Yog Box, In the Little Woods, Kingdom of the Sapling. So that's the first time that name has actually taken more than a second to come to me. And then like Chimney Swift with the Minecraft files. They were not so much a mod pack, but his Tropicraft series especially. it meant so much to me. I remember when my family had like a little crappy computer and crappy Wi-Fi that would like go away if you tried to microwave something, which I'm not even sure. I don't know how the math works out on that, right? That's like the Wii sensor bar being substituted for candles type thing. I would wait like 5 to 10 minutes for his Minecraft files videos to buffer on that crappy Wi-Fi. But I look back on that series and my time watching it very, very fondly. And I don't think I could ever fully replicate that kind of feeling with a Minecraft series I could make, right? Because the landscape is just so different. But like those early, mostly like machinima days of Minecraft Let's Plays, man, they were special. And yeah, I would just be making a series that would be me trying my best to recreate some of those feelings. But of course, staying true to myself and my style and doing something my way. Okay, I think this mob room is just about done. I'm gonna take away the lights now, and this is what we're gonna do. We're going to make a drop down here, fill in this wall, and we're gonna make a slab. Okay, and we're gonna go up and just hope that when we come back down here, there's gonna be mobs that spawn there. Okay, I just looked at this for a second and was genuinely confused. I forgot this could happen. Icicles. And if I wanted to, I could actually maybe hurt myself with it. I wasn't standing under it enough. Yeah, icicles. They're cool. But another quirk with mob spawning in a small world border world is that any spot that mobs can spawn, they're gonna spawn. They're gonna spawn with a pretty high density because, I mean, that's just how the game works, right? They are looking for a spot to spawn, and if there's only one tiny little spot to spawn, all of them are gonna be there. So here's hoping there isn't like a cave or something under us, because if there was, then that would cannibalize the spawns that were... Are you serious? It would cannibalize the spawns that we're trying to get from our mob room. That is crazy timing. Just when I come back up here and relight all my torches, another, I think like blizzard, or I think this is technically maybe a thunderstorm, it comes and just ruins it all. Okay, well, I guess since the world doesn't want me up here, I'll go already check down there to see if any mobs have spawned. There's another icicle. Alrighty, do you hear that sweet, sweet sound of the undead groaning and their bones rattling? It means we've got monsters. Now, I kind of did not plan ahead for how I was going to collect the loot here, because I can't reach it. But you see, there's already an ornament, which is the main reason that we want to have all of this stuff down here, this mob room. Oh, that's a legendary ornament. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go for that. How should can I place a torch, maybe? Try and light some of it up. Oh, hello, skeleton. I think you're the last guy in there. No, there's another skeleton. Okay, how do we want to go about this? Oh, that worked pretty well. Okay, there he goes. There we go. You can't place a block against a block that's outside the world border. So I can't place a block right there. So I almost got myself killed. Okay. But I do believe that is the last mob in there. Yeah. There's nothing else in there. Okay, cool. There's a lot of bats, and you know, you're not gonna like this, but bats can also drop ornaments. So I'm gonna do a cut, and when I cut back, there's not gonna be any more bats, okay? There's not gonna be any more. They didn't drop any ornaments. Their deaths were fruitless, and I'm less of a person for it. But we have ornaments to open. Actually, I'm gonna open the ornaments down here, because we're gonna get to see the world border expand in real time. Haha! Oh, yes. So I added frog light to the item pool here, mainly because as unique as the method to get these in vanilla is, I hate it. I will never ever use frog light in a regular world because I am not about to bring a frog of 3 different varieties to the nether where they can then eat magma cubes. That's ridiculous. I am not that guy. I simply am not. So see, look, we got some more frog lights too. And you know what? Honestly, I'm loving every minute of it. I love that I can get frog lights now. I love it. All right, we have actually 2 different kinds of frog lights. We also have flowers. We don't really need flowers, but we do have them. And we also have melon seeds. Now that is a bit interesting because that would be, I think, a better food source than sweet berries, but actually maybe not. I think it'd probably be about the same. But it's not like we have any water that we can access right now. Anyway, I lied. We do have water right now, so we are gonna plant these. Actually, it's not gonna be a berry big farm. That'd be hilarious if I was planting the berries down there. But in actuality, I just misspoke because I don't feel very good. No, it's gonna be a small farm, but it will grow melon. That's all we need from it right now. Melon. I don't think crops can get blown away. But if I come back here and this melon seed isn't here, this video is ending early. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the world border looks like it should... Okay, hold on, I'm gonna die. The world border looks like it should like be pretty cleanly on this block, but no, it's on this one. I'm also just now realizing that I might be sabotaging the bitrate of this video because of the particle amounts. So I'm gonna go turn those down. I probably should have realized that 45 minutes ago, but I didn't. I think the effect overall is a little kinder to the bitrate than the vanilla snow is, since it's like, even if there are a lot of particles, the particles are still there's a lot less of them than there are little snow pixels when it's snowing in the vanilla game. I don't think anybody cares about that. I got an ornament. It's snow. It's probably gonna remove that from the drop pool. Something that is pretty cool about snow in this mod, though, is if you shift right click on snow with an empty hand, you get a snowball. How cool is that? It's like you're picking up the snow. And you can pick up a bunch of snowballs. I love this. This is awesome. Ornament. Frog light. Ornament. Drip leaf. So yeah, like I said, when the time rolls around to make this cabin fever for the next year, I'm gonna reduce the ornament drop rate, at least from leaves, by quite a lot. But I figure at least for this video and this year, I didn't have as much time. You know, I didn't think about doing something like this until it was already December. But even for the video, it just kind of makes it a little easier to show off some different parts of the mod pack. And there we go. We got some saplings. Unfortunately, these are both saplings that don't they need 2x2 to grow? I'm not sure about, you might be able to grow a small jungle sapling. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Even if you have no trees left in the border, you can still get ornaments and get saplings. Ornament. Slime ball. Also, don't talk about the ornaments looking like snowballs when they're thrown. Don't talk about it. I really tried. I tried to make them not do that. But I couldn't make them not do that. They just do that. I think it might be about time to check up on the mob hole. I should go back into this video when it's done and train an AI voice model on my not sick voice and make it dub over all the things I said when I sounded sick and grody. That's probably worth the rainforest it's gonna burn down, right? I think that's about 3 trees worth of energy for the neural network there. A small price to pay for not sick bingy. Mob time. Oh, oh. I didn't know they could hit me there. I guess that makes sense if they're like kind of backed up. Like that guy back there, I don't know if you can see him. He can definitely hit me. He just dropped something cool, I think. But I might just be seeing things. I think it was just an experience orb. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals recently. That's a fun game. I was playing Fortnite, but then they added Skibbity Toilet, so I've not been playing Fortnite. Not because they added Skibbity Toilet, but because they didn't add enough Skibbity Toilet. It's so weird. Like, since the last time I made a YouTube video, the Costco guys happened. That's how long it's been. AJ and Big Justice, the Rizzler, those are all like household names to me now. If you went and took a snapshot of me from my last YouTube video and told me that the Rizzler was going to be on a song with Jersey Joe, AJ, and Big Justice, honestly, I probably would have been into it then. I wouldn't even know what you're talking about, but I'd probably be like, yeah, that's cool. What else has happened since I've not made a YouTube video? Probably nothing. Probably nothing that happened in the first week of November this year, probably. Probably not like a national news story. Probably not nothing about a guy named Luigi's Mansion. I don't think anything happened about that. Yeah, I'd say probably nothing but the Costco guys. I think that's all that's happened since then. Nope, I lied. Switch 2 leaks. The Switch 2 has had a new leak every day for the past 3 months, and I'm very into that. I'm a big Nintendo guy. That's why my YouTube channel is called Nintendo's very own binguschondo, talking about Mario, Yoshi, Pokemon, and more. That's why I'm freaking playing Pokemon Legends Arceus right now. I'm not doing anything except for that. There's a mass outbreak of sweet berries. I hope one of them is alpha, perhaps shiny. No, I'm a big Nintendo guy. I followed all the original leaks for the first Switch. Looky there. Ornament! I followed all the leaks for the first Switch. I remember it being called the NX. I remember freaking out when Etika posted that video of him with the fake Switch mock-up. That was a game changer. That was crazy. I remember specifically looking at it and I'm like, okay, it looks so real, but why are the buttons on the letters, why is it in such a thick font? And honestly, I think if it wasn't for that specific detail, and just for Etika's kind of jovial nature, I probably would have believed that without a second thought. I remember watching that reveal trailer with that very 2017 song. They're playing Switch on the rooftop. They're playing Switch in the car. They're playing a car game on the Switch in the car with Mario Kart. Oh my goodness. No, but there really was something special about that first when he sits the Switch down and it turns into hold on. I'm accessing the mind bank. I do believe that the game was already on the TV, and then he picks it up off of the TV, and that's when the title drop happens. I'll tell you what else I remember. I remember sitting out in the front of a Toys R Us from like 5 to 9 a.m. waiting for them to open so I could buy a Switch. And that actually wasn't on launch day. In my area, I don't think any retailers really got like more than probably 30 Switches. That's a completely baseless guess, by the way. There weren't many. I think that was on I think that was on March 6th. I believe the Switch was March 3rd internationally. Had to wait a few days. That Toys R Us closed, I think, less than a year after that happened. But yeah, I got my Switch. I got the red and blue one. And dude, there was something so crazy about having a Switch back then. I was a Wii U kid too, right? But the Switch, you could instantly tell, like, okay, there's a vibe shift. Oh no, that's a vibe shift. There's enough room up top to where monsters can spawn now. Honestly, that's why expanding your world border is kind of a blessing and a curse. Because try as you might to light up this area, those torches, they can just go away. Anyway, right, the Switch. Getting my... I'm gonna go. I want to go so I can talk about the Switch. But yeah, I remember, like, and I don't think this may sound a little weird. Physically, like, holding the Switch was, like, insane. After seeing... Another torch just put out. After seeing videos and leaks for so long, the interactive mechanic of actually like taking the Joy-Con off and stuff, that was crazy. I didn't even have a game. I didn't buy a game at Toys R Us that day. I did buy Breath of the Wild later that day and played a lot of it. But I'd say I spent probably like an hour to 2 hours with the Nintendo Switch just like messing around the menu and stuff. It was just so unlike anything that I'd held before, except for a Wii U. It was kind of similar to a Wii U, but if the Wii U wasn't the way that it was. But yeah, I feel a lot of that same energy with these Switch 2 leaks, even if it feels a little more unceremonious. It feels like it's just kind of happening. Like they should have announced the Switch 2 probably like in November, because some of their biggest partners are coming out with so much information about it as if it's already out or like an embargo lifted. And I feel like that might make the eventual reveal a little less cool, but I still think if they, shoot for like a January reveal, it'll be so cool. Anyway, that's all I got about it. That's all I got to say about the Switch 2 at the moment. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. But let's get back to talking about the game, as that is the matter at hand. What is the next step in this world? I think getting a shelter, to be honest with you, which is kind of our final goal. So I'm not going to shoot for that just yet. I'm gonna face the wilderness for a little bit longer and just be unsafe until we can... Short-term goal. I'm calculating it. I'm finding it. My goal is going to be to replace the campfire. I can do that. Easy. Short-term goal. This is how it's going to happen. This is what's going to happen, okay? The short-term goal is to direct you all to the intermission as I clear out some room and get the resources for a cabin. But I won't speedrun it. But... oh my god. Hey, welcome to the BC at 3 Chondmas 2024 intermission. You can totally skip this section. I'm just going to be going over some of the stuff that I have been doing in the meantime while I have not been posting on YouTube. So, if you want to stick around and see some of that, feel free. If you want to get right back to the gameplay, that's fine by me. Alrighty. So, this is Ship Game. Now, I'm sure this might be a little confusing to a lot of people. So we're just gonna get right into it, and then I'll explain as we're playing here. Alrighty. So yeah, this is Ship Game, right? What is Ship Game? I don't know how to describe it other than just a personal project, and it's one that I've been kind of messing around with for quite a while. Like years, I'm talking. I had a little project going on Scratch. And for some reason, it was just a simple little, like, almost comparable to like a cookie clicker kind of game. For some reason, I just thought it'd be kind of a fun bit to just add a bunch of stuff to it and optimize it. Pretty much just as much as I could, right, for Scratch. And if you don't know Scratch, it's a very simple, very simplified coding thing. It's like it's building block. It's like Legos. So yeah, this year I went and tried to learn Unity, and that's actually, I'm going to show you a couple things from Unity. And this is one of the first ones from it. And now I'm sure you're saying, well, this looks pretty simple. And it's because it is. There's a little mechanic here. Woo! Where you can kind of do like a break and then a boost. Okay, but I'm gonna turn the music down here too.
I also have, you can change your color here. I can make the accent color this color. But yeah, this is a very simple thing. You can just kind of think of this as, you know, like a cookie clicker, maybe like a learn to fly kind of thing. There's just different like incremental upgrades. You know, you can upgrade your coin value. So whenever you collect a coin, it counts for 2 coins. There's a reason I'm showing this off, right? It's been a while since I worked on it, and this was kind of the first thing that I really tried to put some work into to finally learn how to like make a game. I've always wanted to make a game, and I thought, hey, this is like a little personal project. I'd be revisiting it. You know, it's just like a very simple concept. And I got to a point where all I had to do was add in a little gun projectile and just some more upgrades. And I never did it. I kind of felt like, I guess I had learned what I needed to learn from this. So the reason I'm showing it off now is because I feel like it's in a place where, as of this very moment, I am not going to go back and work on it right now. Ship game has a lot of importance in my YouTube career. If you look at my YouTube channel, there is 2 different volumes of music for Ship game. You know, a game that essentially didn't even exist when I made the music, and it's just that's like where I started to make music, and I thought, hey, that'd be cool if this was where I kind of started to actually learn how to make games. And something cool about the music, it is a giant medley of all of the tunes and melodies from the first Ship game soundtrack. So yeah, that's about all there is to show you for Ship game. Like I said, it's such a simple concept, and I think there's a lot of room to just do a bunch of meaningless optimizations. Like, I don't know, something about the way this menu works and stuff. It's just like, it's really smooth and it doesn't have any real need to be. And I didn't play into it as much here, but yeah, that's about it for Ship game. There is no saving mechanics, so don't trust that. I hope one day to get this to a point where I can release it and people can just mess around it. Of course, it's nothing crazy. There's a rogue mode, which I would have planned to be something a little more in depth, but you know, it's just not really what I'm doing right now. And I kind of felt bad just having this thing sit on my computer, and I wanted to share something about it. So yeah, that was my first Unity project that I feel like actually kind of went somewhere, and I was able to make a bunch of assets for it and hone my skills in a lot, right? And I'm about to show you the next thing I did. All right. This game doesn't have a name. Well, I guess it kind of has a lot of names, but I never decided on one. It's box game. If the last game was Ship game, this is box game. So what is box game? Probably just easier if I show you. All right, so this is box game. And honestly, it's kind of been a minute since I have messed around with this myself. But yeah, this is the Unity project that I have the most work put into. It is like the kind of mission statement, I guess, for it is what Balatro did to poker/solitaire, done to like loot box openings in like CS:GO or Team Fortress 2. So I'm gonna show you this, and I realize now like it's probably gonna be kind of difficult to explain this because it's just so like ingrained in my head, right? But oh, that was the wrong button. This is our inventory. We don't have anything in our inventory right now. This is our lockbox. Okay. What the heck is a lockbox? All right, let me tell you what a lockbox is. You see all these things? These are things that we can get in this roulette wheel, and this has 2 uses. So I'll go ahead and show you. We landed on a cardboard box, and you see that too right there. Let's sell this for now just so I can show you guys. That goes down to a 1. So this is kind of like your deck. And once you exhaust so many things, you can refresh your deck. And you see my lockbox is stocked right now. I'll get back to that in a second. If we just... Of course, I'm not going to hit the same thing twice. Man, I realize now this is probably like so... This is like such a... This is a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, I want to show that one mechanic since I kind of opened it up. But I keep re-rolling, or I keep rolling onto boxes that still have uses. So let me... Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to actually... Don't. Oh my god. Okay, now it'd be a fun time to show you what this is. This thing, right? Oh my God. Like, I'm at the point where it's been so long since I've messed around with this that this is even kind of like sensory overload. This red region right here. Oh, this is really weird to explain. Okay, the green region is where your needle can drop. Imagine this whole bar right here is the entirety of your roulette bar right here, right? And that was a really bad example because it stopped instantly. But like wherever you stop the roulette wheel, it can travel all the way in this green distance. So like the way that you kind of game it is that you say, okay, I have 3 boxes right here that I don't want to land on. So I'm going to keep track of where they are in my my lockbox. And so when my needle is here, I'll probably want to stop it there so that at least this box is going to be outside of the realm of possibility because it'll be in this red spot here, right? God, that made sense to me when I was like putting this together, but now I'm realizing it's kind of extremely convoluted. But I'll show you what I mean, right? I'm going to ensure that I don't get that burnt box. Okay, now, so the burnt box was like right here in the red. You can look at that and you see your whole cycle time is 1.5 seconds. And this, these numbers do correlate to like how many boxes you're down. So like we're down an iron box and a corporate box, I think. So we only have 4 boxes right here, right? So this tells you that your stop time is 75% of your entire cycle time. So at any point that you stop, the bar can travel another 75% of its total length. So, this is so convoluted. The impossible results region is this red region here, right? So we don't want to get that burnt box, so we're going to stop it right after. And you see the impossible results region was 1 item because our stop time is 75%. But now that we only have 3 boxes, our impossible results region is actually a little shorter. Okay. So we are actually going to restock our box, and you can do this whenever a box like has all of its uses gone, and it gets cheaper to restock the fewer boxes you have. So that say like we rolled onto our burnt box on our very first roll, and we got all of its uses gone, right? We could restock, but since it's $2 per active item, we would be charged 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'd be charged 10 to restock. Lord, I hope this makes sense. We also have consumable items here, a free ticket to get 1 free lockbox open. And that's really useful like right now, because you can see our lockbox, the price to open it increases as we go on. So we're going to use that. And we rolled onto a cardboard box. And I've just been selling all of these, and you probably saw the little number there. It said times 1.39. What the heck is that? That's your lock market. So your lock market increases whenever you sell a box. We can sell this box for $7, and we can watch this progress go from 86 to 93. But this levels up, and as it levels, your progress starts to serve as the bottom line for your lock market here. So the minimum value this could ever be is 1.31 because we are 31% of the way there, right? So what the lock market does is multiplies your sell value. So I just opened a drop box. I realized I should have said something about that before I did it. So I'm going to prepare you for this here now, right? So we're going to open this iron box and we can look at it. And as opposed to your lockbox, which has a set inventory, kind of like a deck, the drop boxes have their own chances to generate whatever boxes. Like I think the iron box is going to generate something like 30% iron box, or it has like a 30% chance to generate a gold box, 20% chance to generate an iron box, 30% chance to generate a copper box, whatever, right? It's all random. And what's also random is this right here. That is a starry box. Ooh. It sells for 5 times the value that it would regularly sell for. Now, I'm not going to land on it here probably, but I can try. Let's see. No, but I did get a gold box, which is it's pretty good in itself, right? That's actually going to be enough for us to move on to the next week. Okay, I realize this is probably the reason that I just kind of stopped working on it, because a lot of it is very convoluted. And these systems, they all work together, but you might not know that when you start out. Anyway, we're going to go on to the next week in our gameplay here. All right, so this is the store. This is Keegan's store. If you're wondering what Keegan is, it's him. It's a little character that I made that actually doesn't have any place in the game at the current minute. But he has a little website. These pages haven't been fleshed out, but the store has. And yeah, you get to do a bunch of stuff. You get consumables, you get items. If you had tickets here, you could sell them or you can buy more. What we're going to do right now is we're going to buy the yield sign. I don't know why that just rerolled the shop. It is not supposed to do that. I'll keep that in mind if I ever go back to work on this. But this dollar amount will not carry over into the next week. So let's go ahead and go. All right. And right off the bat, you see a few things, right? You see that the lockbox cost starts out higher and increases more, not exponentially, but the increase is faster, I guess. We can look at our inventory here and we have our yield sign, which increases lockbox cycle time by 15%. So that means our box is going to move slower, which means that we can kind of game our stop time a little more. It's easier to see what we're doing, right? The change is, it's a little hard to see, of course, like in gameplay, because it's only a 15% change, but yeah, like it goes a little bit slower. And we can stop and get something. And that's kind of the loop, right? And at this point, I'm actually going to exit out of the game and go to the debug inventory so I can like show you guys a little bit more of what's going on here. It's basically just like a cheat inventory. So I'm going to go do that. All right, so this is our debug lockbox. And honestly, I probably should have started out with this one because I can just kind of show you some more of what's going on here. So we have a couple more tickets. We have our free ticket. We have an item ticket, which adds a one-time box full of items to your lockbox. So I'll go ahead and show you how that one works. If we use it, we have this little item box and it has a 0 because when we use it, it's gone. It won't be refreshed into our inventory. And I have a confession. The item box right now doesn't actually give you an item. I'm sorry. That's like the one thing it's supposed to do. Like if I would not get an inventory item, that's what it's supposed to do, but it don't do that right now. And we have these tickets too. Lock tickets. It spikes your lock market to its max value. So it rises all the way there, and it can rise, or it can't rise from this point. It can plateau. It can fall from this point. But for the next few things we open, it's just going to be, it's going to be busted, right? There we go. And this debug lockbox actually has another thing that it's not listed anywhere in game, but I'm going to show you the next time I open a box. That's actually, this is the one box I couldn't. Okay, so I can open an item box. Also, I guess I can show you this. This is kind of cool. Woo! It's a 3D thing. Like I said, item boxes don't have items, so I just guarantee gold boxes for now. And there's a starry one in here too. So I'm going to try and get that. Ah, I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, so if you saw that plus 25, there are items that will add this number before multiplying your lock market. Right now, it's just called like sell add, and then your lock market's called like sell mult. Yeah, there's items that do it, but for the debug lockbox, there's just like a set value kind of intrinsically with this lockbox / inventory just to help you get through stuff easier. And now's a good time to show you what this kind of stop time can do. So the stop time for this lockbox is only 25%. That means that wherever you stop, you're ruling out 75% of possible places for your roulette needle to actually land. So I'm gonna encourage you to watch the little green bar here, because there's a little yellow slider. Just watch how it kind of moves. Okay, So that is a representation of your roulette needle. Just like it's just zoomed out on a big scale, right? So yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense. Our lock market leveled up. Now it is lock market level 2, which means that the maximum value has raised. This is, upon leveling up is the only time the max value will raise. Your minimum value will raise with your progress towards the next level, but your maximum value does not raise until you level up. All right, we're back in the store, and I should say this, purchases in the shop count for 10 times the progress to your lock market level. It's usually 3 times, but that's a variable that you can change. So for the lock, the debug lockbox, I just have it set to a high value just so you can see this progress a little easier. So this is a $15 ticket. Now, if we look at our lock market, it's 60. So instead of increasing by 15, it increases by 150. And we have a bunch of items here now. And that was the last thing I was working on with this game, was this item right here, Keegan's favorite. It kind of messed everything up. It's supposed to give you 2 more shop slots, but in doing so, it like messes with the reroll logic, and it kind of like adds duplicates of other items. And I think that's why when I bought the yield sign, in the first run I just showed you guys of this, it like did a weird refresh thing, because I guess the fix that I tried to do didn't really fix it. Anyway, I got a bunch of items here, right? The little item icons are all temporary, of course. Yeah, dead weight is pretty cool. 1 time per week upon your first restock or whatever, it won't restock your lowest value box. Now, our debug lockbox, of course, only has gold boxes, so you won't really see that in action. But yeah, it's a bunch of different kind of items. So for the time being, we're gonna buy a lock ticket. We're gonna sell our item ticket because we kind of don't really need it. And you see our lock market's going crazy up here. I am just gonna buy all the items because there's no reason not to. Actually, I couldn't afford that last one, but that's the one that messes up the shop, so that's probably fine. And oh yeah, I got another slot for tickets. All right, so let's go to the next week. So yeah, this is the project in Unity that I've definitely spent the most time in, and I kind of stopped spending a lot of time in it. Around the same point, I stopped spending a bunch of time in my ship game project, when like the only thing to do was adding more items and upgrades. For some reason, I just stopped doing it. I don't really know why. I think it's because, especially for a roguelite, item effects are kind of a nightmare to figure out how to like actually factor into your gameplay. Yeah, we've got a few items here. We've got our yield sign again. We've got our stop sign, which lowers your stop time by 15%. So now our stop time is at 21.25%. Yeah, that's pretty much the loop here. In addition to kind of getting a little overwhelmed with the item effects, I think a part of me started to realize the loop kind of doesn't make any sense at some points. Because like the whole thing I was going to do was introduce a bunch more boxes that would incentivize you to keep rolling through other boxes to try and find something even more valuable. But that's kind of just like an incredibly hard thing to balance and plan out. So like as of now, there's just 4 tiers of boxes, right? But I was wanting to do a bunch of themed boxes. I have like a whole Excel spreadsheet of like what boxes can drop what other boxes and like how the value would factor in, and like maybe this box you can't like open it, so like maybe this is a dead end, right? And it's all just kind of very overwhelming. And I'm just gonna keep moving through the weeks here because I kind of just want to show off the music I made, because I made a lot of music. Honestly, it's kind of one of the reasons that I love making stuff, period. It's just so I can make music for it. And I feel like since that's one of my main interests, having music really early on in a project like this, it kind of makes it feel more like an actual product. And it's cool because it incentivizes you to add on more to the game so you can make more music, and you have the music, so what you already have in the game feels more complete. Yeah, I just got a bunch of music here and I love all the music. And it's kind of weird because like, I don't know what to do with it right now because this game is not going anywhere at the current moment. I've got like 6, 7 songs made for it, and I really like them all. And I kind of want to share them. And there actually is I do have something in the works that I could share some of these songs, but it's not very, I don't know what to say without spoiling it. It's just like a little, it's a little thing. But yeah, I don't know how game devs do it, man. This kind of thing is incredibly difficult to talk about because it's like only you know your thought process. And especially like if you take some time away from it, you're like, oh man, I don't even know my thought process about this. But yeah, we're moving on to the last one here. This is the last song I have, and I should have pointed this out sooner. It's quarters and weeks. There are 4 quarters, 4 weeks in each quarter. There's originally going to be an original song for each week. It's like you've heard Q1 week 1 through 4, and there was going to be unique songs for Q2 week 1 through 4, so on and so forth, all with like different themes and stuff. But as it stands, you can technically play the game infinitely right now. I don't know how feasible it is because of like the balancing and stuff, but the songs repeat and then it just goes to like a kind of endless mode, which is cool. But yeah, that's kind of all there is for this project. I put a lot into it. And it's not necessarily that I don't think I got anything out of it. I think it was a lot of really good experience, and it also let me do some really cool art stuff, like this kind of sketchy effect on the 3D models and stuff. And the 2D elements as well have some. It's directly based off of some of my like intro animations on my main channel content. And it was very interesting making that, or I guess translating that into a real-time game. Because like what's happening here is that there's another model that's like back face. I can't even remember the terminology now. The box model here is like front facing, but the outline is the same model, but reverse, so it's back facing. So you only see the back side of each of its faces, and then it's subdivided, so it has extra vertices that I can deform and kind of make them wiggle and whatnot. And the same thing happens to the tickets, but it's just a lot more subtle. But yeah, I think that's about all there is for my box game. I think it's cool. I really hope that someday I can put more work into it. But yeah, as of now, it's just kind of how it is. It is a really fun personal project. I feel like I learned a lot from it, and I got to do a lot of cool things. And I would feel remiss if I didn't share anything about it, because it's been a few months since I have worked on it. And I don't know, it's just been sitting on my computer, as well as Ship Game. And it just feels kind of wrong, because I spent so much time on them, and like in the chance that they never see the light of day or any kind of public attention, I'd at least like to mention them, you know? And I think the last thing I have to show you here is just my rebrand stuff for BC at 3. Yeah, it's kind of like not complete, which has... I kind of didn't want to make a video. I mentioned this earlier. I kind of didn't want to make a video until all of it was complete. Like I had an intro and an outro, but unfortunately, it's just that kind of stuff takes so long because I am so picky with how I do things. Now, I'm terrible about getting things like this done. But yeah, I have a whole little rebrand. I guess I can show you a few spoilers as to what the intro is gonna look like. All just very early stuff, right? But I really like the theming I have with the arcades, with my current intro, and I want to play into that a lot more. So yeah, this is my new logo. I'm waiting for everybody to compliment me on it because of just how cool it is. You know, no, I'm just joking. But I know some people will probably see this video and they recommend it and be like, "What the heck? What's that profile picture? What's any of this?" It's still me. It's still Bingy Chon. Just doing a rebrand, and I'm halfway through with it. But I wanted to make a winter video, so yeah. Anyway, without like going into my Blender project where I have my work in progress intro and outro, I don't think there's much else to show you about this. I'm just sure that it might be a little confusing, seeing as like my stuff is all kind of split between 2 branding styles right now. So yeah, I just wanted to elaborate a bit on that. And I think with that, I think the intermission is officially over. Yeah, I think so. I've worked on just a bunch of stuff, right? And I have felt so bad about not posting anything to YouTube. And I've wanted to post about some of this stuff for like a while, but I would just I felt bad in the moment because like if I wanted to, post a little a community post or maybe make a small YouTube video about one of my games, I feel like that'd be very misleading because I don't think that any of them are going anywhere right now. And especially when I was working on them, I don't think I quite realized that myself. So I didn't want to make any false promises. But now I feel that like, now that the dust has kind of settled on my personal work on them, I like to share a little bit of it. I make a lot of stuff, and part of making stuff sometimes is sharing it. Sometimes I just make stuff for myself, and I definitely have too, and I'm not showing everything, obviously. But yeah, this was, I just felt like this little intermission would be a fun time to share some of it, let you guys know what I have been up to. I think that's about it, gamers. Let's get back to Minecraft Cabin Fever. They just released the 7th comic for TF2. Also, I went ahead and built the cabin. I know I said that I wasn't going to, and I can't explain myself on that. Also, there is an icicle in my attic window. Yeah, you also see I got a bit more of a permanent lighting system going on around the cabin, but to be honest, it's still nowhere near safe up here. It's kind of terrifying being up here. Oh, man. But yeah, I went ahead and built the cabin because I kind of feel like if I kept trying to talk at the same time, I was never gonna get it done. So I figured we can probably just spend a little bit of time furnishing the cabin because I know there's a lot of Christmas and winter themed decorations in this mod pack. Oh, I've got ornaments. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ornament. Ooh, iron's pretty useful. Okay, this is something that I'm actually pretty excited for. I don't have a ton of room up here, so you might not be able to see it in all of its glory. And I'm also worried that the monsters are they're gonna get me. But I think it'll be worth it either way. So I'm actually gonna start from. Ooh. Also, just realized I have another ornament. They don't do damage, but they do break on contact, which is kind of interesting, right? Okay, I'm excited for this. Let's go. Ooh, there's a creeper. Ah! That's fun. I like that. That's fun. So there's also these packed snow blocks that you can make. And I think that just unlocks some more recipes like these snow bricks and stuff, which are really cool, but I don't think they really have a place in our current build. But I'm looking at the stuff that we have, and I don't think I have all the resources to make the stuff that I would be decorating with.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
Chondmas presents? Presents from whom? Presents from Santa Claus, I presume? Presents destined to arrive at my foot, albeit quite covered in chimney soot? Whoa! Whoa! Hold on. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. We've got so many Christmas decorations. Okay, let's get started on this. First, we could do with some candy canes right here. Of course, we've got to go and make the little arch for them. Maybe do something like this. That's great. That's perfect. And it already has an icicle growing. Get out of here. We've got snow globes. Now I actually have a little table in here I'd love to put a snow globe on. Look at there. That's like our little cabin. Wow. And we've got candy canes we can eat. Incredible. Oh, and I can't forget the snow guys. Hold on. I like the snow guys. I want one there. I want one there. And I want a whole bunch of them behind the house so that they fend off the house from evil spirits, evil ghouls. We've got some lights. We can string them along the house like that. Actually, that doesn't look good. I don't like those. Now that I look at it, the whole side of the house doesn't look good. That looks pretty, that's not good. But a winter cabin wouldn't be complete without a wreath. And I think we need to have one over our fireplace too. And while we're at it, why not throw some lights up here? Ah, now it seems our Christmas benefactor only gave us one of these lights, but they're pretty cool. Alrighty, I'm liking that a lot more than I was liking the cabin before. This looks great. I love all this stuff. I love how the snow covers blocks that aren't full, and the stairs too. I love our little spot right here where we can look out and we can see our one leaf with lights on it. Now, some of you might say, isn't it a little cheap that in this challenge run you just so happen to get all the Christmas decorations you could have ever wanted? What are you, the Grinch? I put this stuff on my wish list. I was visited by Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho.
And you're gonna get mad at me for being on the nice list? I thought I did what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna go check up on the mob hole again. I'm worried that the mob hole is not going to be as efficient as it previously was, since there's a lot of mobs spawning above ground now. Oh, and I also left a torch in there, I guess. Hello? The mob hole is in shambles. While we're waiting on the mob hole to become functional once again, I had an idea. Okay, oh no. Oh no! Bah humbug. I need to move all this stuff inside anyway. I'm not even bothered. Nothing can crush my holiday spirit. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Not even the zombies and monsters outside of my home. So what, my old chest got blown up? I didn't need it. It was my old chest. Besides, it's not like the mob hole got hurt. The mob hole is still there. So I'm beginning to question that maybe the surface has become a mob hole in and of itself. I really wish I had a bed so I could go to sleep on this night. There is a spider scaling the world border up there. Can you see that on the video? Hold on, that's wild. Incredible. You can truly aspire to be anything in this life. What happens if I expand the world border if there's a spider on top of it? Hold on, I gotta figure that out. I gotta get some ornaments. Okay, I got an ornament. Okay, is he still up there? Wait, I don't see him anymore. Oh no. See, I would see what would happen to this one, but he's not quite stuck to the world border, I don't think. Wait, maybe the cloud was just in my way? Maybe there is one still up there? Ooh, I'm getting shot at. Well, I know he was like around here. The mob stream media is trying to silence me because I'm asking the questions no one else is asking. Like, what happens if there's a spider on top of the world border and then you expand the world border? I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Nope, not today. Not today. No, I died. Well, we may not get to see what happens when a spider is on top of the world border and then you expand the world border. Then maybe some questions are best left unanswered until next Chondmas. Forgot I had these here. They haven't grown? Okay, well, let's see what we get from these ornaments. We got some potatoes. See, that's an actual, like, useful crop that I would have been growing instead of these. And I'm going to do some. I'm not even going to make new spots. Wait, they haven't been growing because the torch burned out. And then there's nothing to keep the ice not melted or unfrozen. Or we got to heat the ice up. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these in the least efficient way possible. I wonder what happens if you take a sled and you put it on ice. Where is my sled? Oh, that's right. It's suspended above the mob hole. Okay, let's see. Oh no, there's water. Okay. There might be some here. I gotta expand the border some more. I'm going try-hard mode just to get some ornaments now. There's this fun thing called sun lichen. Do you want to know what it does? Me too. We got an ornament. Bufferfish. He'll go right here. Ow, 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 ow. He has to have light so he doesn't freeze. I've got another small goal for the time being. I want to make a bed. I really want to make a bed. I'm 2 string away. And what better place to find string than the mob hole? Oh, wow. So many spiders. My sword broke. That's fine. I can make a new one real quick. What is art? Looky there. I was thinking ahead all that time ago when I decided to make the mob hole. But I need some stone because I don't think I can use andesite to craft a stone sword, can I? Nah, you can't. Alrighty, I got my sword. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at the ornaments and the string. Come here. Come here. Okay, I gotta bring them over here to me. Not that one, not that guy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and light it up because I see all the string we need right there. Oh, there's a hole right here. Did I just make that hole? I don't remember that being there. Whoop! Okie doke. Alright, let's see what we got in this ornament. Grass block, brown mushroom, sweet berry, and slime ball. I counted the string wrong this entire time. I need one more. Ornaments galore. I got some stuff and some things. I'm gonna use 2 of my precious iron to go get some leaves. Okay, that should be enough. Also, it's getting to be nighttime, so I've got to kind of, I got to do a gamble real quick. I got to try and go get 2 string before any mobs go up top and try to kill me. Oh no, I didn't remove the torch. Oh no. Mob hole efficiency is in shambles. What's down here? Just zombies? Okay. I didn't have any blocks in my hand. That's unfortunate. Okay, at least I got an ornament out of this whole ordeal. Let's see what that ornament contains. Copper and seeds. I was really banking on there being some spiders down here. Ooh. Okay, hopefully the world above is a little kind to me tonight. If I can just maybe look for one single spider anywhere. Hello? There's like nothing up here. Oh, okay. I hear a skeleton and a zombie, but no spiders? Goodness gracious, these icicles. The back of this house is unkempt. I can do with some of the smaller icicles, but these things are hazards. You want to see how much of a hazard they are? I see a spider. Okay. Please give me 2 string. Okay, that's enough string. Okay. Oh, I gotta make the planks first. Okay, we can sleep. That is good. Okay, you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna do something with these leaves. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But before we do that, gotta get my money up. Okay, I'll need some fences. I've got to find a spot. I'm gonna move my bed. My bed is gonna be in the attic. The attic that was meant to not be seen. The attic that was not meant to be seen by anyone because I put a roof that was very low because I wasn't going to polish this up. Yeah, it doesn't look good in here, but it works great for the bed. Yes, it does. I don't know. I'm living in some terrible conditions. Imagine an icicle this big next to your head when you wake up. Brother, you're getting punctured. Okie doke. Let's see how I can make this. It's a Chondmas tree. Now it's a Chondmas tree. Do you think I can get the pufferfish to hit the creeper? And if I can, is that bad? Will he like explode right there? Ah! Oh. Oh, what, dude? You were right there. Okay, okay. I need to destroy that block or else he's just going to keep pathfinding up it. Once he's down there, I need him to not be able to get back up. Okay, just work with me here. Work with me here. Okay, okay, okay. If I can lead him over here enough to where he... And I can just like push him in. Oh, okay. Will the pufferfish get him? Does the pufferfish not get him? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do... This is not a good idea. You know, no, I think I know what I need to do to make it work. I need a second sled. Okay. There we go. It's all coming together. There we go. I'm not sure what the plan is now, but I feel like I won this. I feel like I won this battle. Get leveled up, idiot. It's like a fun little game. It's like playing chicken. What? You just... no, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Idiot. Stunting on him. I'm running circles around you. And stay there. I'm gonna hit him. I threw him my food. I'm gonna make some more of these little light posts around here since I have some extra frog lights. I have an idea. I don't know if this will work. And if it even works, I don't know how long it'll take. But the payoff might be worth it. Probably not, but like imagine if the payoff was worth it, right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna leave these here. Ah, you almost got me. You almost did. Wait, it might have to be dark. I'm not sure. If that's the case, then I'm gonna raise this stuff up a little bit. Okay, my thinking is that if I'm cold enough to freeze up there, then my plan will maybe will work too. Ooh. Protect me, snowmen. They can't get me. They really can't get me. Why can't they get me? They harmonized. What? What? No. No. Okay, I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm not testing them. Maybe it has to be like that. Whoa! Go away. Wait, I have an idea. Do you think he wants to be in the hole? There we go. Oh. Ow! Ow. Oh no. Go in the hole. Whoa. My plan is working in ways that I couldn't have even dreamed of. This is incredible. This is awesome. This is great. Wait, so if I then broke this sled and I said, get in the hole, get in the pit, go, go, go. The pufferfish got him. No, go to the hole. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Ooh. Wait, why aren't they? Yeah. Awesome. Would you like to be in a hole? Oh no, there's too many hole candidates right now. I'm getting stressed out. Okay. Go in the hole. I think these guys might have to just die by my hand. Or I die by theirs. Oh, I didn't mean to place the sled. No, they're gonna get on the sled. And at that point, I can't really do anything because I can't push the sled. But I can make a sled to push the sled, which is what I'm gonna do. I might need a few sleds. So you're gonna... Oh, you can't go on a sled? Oh, no. Okay, so if I can't get too close to it, but I should be able to, like, push this over towards... I may actually need to get another sled to push this sled closer to them. Oh, wait. Do two sleds not... I don't think two... Wait, is that one, like, stuck? No. Okay, honestly, I was a victim of my own hubris in that moment. And now all my food sources are gone. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. There's a creeper. Minecraft's Grim Reaper. Not gonna say the next line. There we go. Another falls victim to the hole. Maybe this is the new mob hole. So I do know that the sleds in this mod pack are a little bit busted. So you can do a couple of wacky things. But before that, you know what time it is? Ice time. Okay, sled time. Yeah. So it kind of has like boat on ice physics, but oh, what was going on there? Hold on. Am I building up speed? Hold on. Am I? Maybe a little bit. Watch this though. This is awesome. Sleds can just climb anything. Whee! So we can go all the way to our other frozen ocean. We've got quite a bit of room here now too. I'm very intrigued by what's going on here. Also, look at this Santa hat and this scarf. Isn't that wonderful? That's great. I feel like I'm building up speed a little bit when I'm on the border, but like it's nothing, nothing major. I've got a bunch of bones and I've got a bunch of potatoes that I need to be eaten. Our first melon. How wonderful. We got 3 melon slices. Nothing says winter spirit like baked potatoes and watermelon. Ornament? Lily of the valley. Ornament? A birch sapling. No, I threw all of them down there. I was just trying to do a bit. I was just trying to do a bit where I throw them one potato out of generosity. I'm never getting those back. Ornament. Pink tulip. What was that? Hello? There's a wandering trader here? What the heck? His llama's disappeared. What the heck? I got an ornament? Whoa, I got a bubble coral block. Okay, okay. I need you to go get those potatoes for me. I need them bad. I don't have that much stuff up here. Why? He's not budging. Why is it not moving? Was it not moving earlier? Did I need another sled just to push it? No, no, no. Oh, okay. I don't want to test this. Ooh, that was spooky. This can't be right. This can't be what Chondmas is about. I've got to change my ways. I got to stop this. I've got my potatoes. Ow. 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 And I need to let this guy go. Be free, invisible man. I've got to get my head back in the game. Chondmas cannot be about torturing monsters and creatures of the like. Can I put you in a sled? Can I? Yeah, I can. Look, he loves it. I did that because I wanted to... He went back in the hole. I put the Enderman in the sled not because I wanted to trap him, but because it looks like he's having fun. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, man. That's bad. Wait, the pufferfish is gone? No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, man. Oh, no, 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 no. Chondmas has gone all sorts of wrong this year. I need to get my head in the game. This is bad. I need to talk to Santa. He's so mad at me. I'm so out of sorts. I need a total reset. My Chondmas mindset has gone into the gutter. It got put into the mob hole and it went through the rinser on the creeper sled and everything is just out of whack now. I gotta reset. I need to let this guy go. Look, buddy, I'm gonna let you go and I'm gonna let you go on the ice. It's fun down here. You'd love it. Be free, man. I don't need worldly possessions this Chondmas. I don't need any of this stuff. Not even my baked potatoes, which I worked so hard to get. All I need is the light of my Chondmas tree, a warm fireplace with a wreath above it, and a little snow globe so I can sit and watch the real snow of the real globe outside falling down forever. What is this? I was looking for a way to wrap up Chondmas 2024. What is this? How did I just not see this at any point? I didn't walk down here. I was too busy torturing monsters that I didn't just walk a little bit. What is this? What's in here? What? What is... Oh, that's cool. What is that in that pot? A ginger flower? What? Well, how neat is that? I didn't expect to find this here. I'm not sure how to react. Neat. Well, guys, I think that about wraps it up for Chondmas 2024. I know the latter half of this whole thing was me committing a bunch of atrocities, but I still had fun. And at the end of the day, isn't that what Chondmas is really about? Chondmas has been about a lot of things. I've changed the definition and meaning of Chondmas a lot, actually. But you know what? I think that's okay. Chondmas doesn't have to be just one thing. Nothing has to be just one thing. Like this little gingerbread house that's unoccupied that I've never seen before. It doesn't have to be just that. It can be a little house for a snowman. There isn't some grand moral to Chondmas this year, but it did make me really happy. I have been wanting to record a video for a pretty long time, which I know I've already spoken about, but as we're wrapping up Chondmas this year, I hope this video, I hope it reaches you well, because it kind of felt like I was coming home to something here, and I hope to be able to put some more stuff on this channel here soon, because it really is just, it's very comforting. I talked about finding comfort in a lot of like old Minecraft series and stuff, and I find comfort in a lot of things about Minecraft. You know, I've played it for over half of my life. I find a lot of comfort in the snowy biomes of Minecraft and like the snow weather effect, and that's, you know, that's really why I made this, just because I feel like it's such a distinct vibe. It would feel very wrong to me to go this whole year without having a little winter themed video. That's not right. That's not the Bingus way. And I hope you didn't mind the intermission. I know it was pretty long-winded, and it might not have had much stuff that you cared about, but I feel like it's important to check in. Previously, a lot of the creative work that I was doing wound up directly in my videos, and all of that stuff wasn't for my videos. So it was, nobody had seen it really. And I really do hope that you're able to play this mod pack here soon. There's definitely a bit of a process to try and get it on something like Modrinth or CurseForge, and currently Modrinth's staff is probably very, very busy. It's the holidays, and a lot of this stuff has to be manually reviewed. So I don't know if the mod pack will be approved by the time this video is out. But if it happens to come out and it's still not approved, I'll make like a community post or something when it eventually gets approved, because I really want people to be able to play this. And I think you can always just like download the file for this mod pack, but I don't know. I feel like that's not as elegant as just receiving it from the official Modrinth website or browser. So yeah, with Chondmas 2024 coming to a close, I just want to say thank you for sticking around with me this year. I know it's been a pretty slow year for me content-wise, but the few videos that I have put out have received a lot of love, and I hope you all know that never goes unnoticed. I hope you all have some happy holidays, and just a good winter overall. And if you're looking for something to do this winter, just play Minecraft. Even if it's not this mod pack, Minecraft is such a cozy game under the right circumstances. Making this mod pack and playing through it was the first time I've really played Minecraft in a very long time. That's how much the winter aesthetic of Minecraft means to me, that I'm willing to come back to the game just for it. But yeah, I've been trying to post more often on some of my social medias and whatnot. So if you ever feel like, if you're ever sitting down and you say, hey, whatever happened to that binguschondo fella? See if you're following me on any of those, because I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. But yeah, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me this Chondmas, this holiday season. And I hope to see you next Chondmas, and hopefully quite a few times before then too. But until then, I've been Bingus, you've been Chondo, and this has been Chondmas 2024. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again here real soon. I dropped an ornament. Red tulip.